Hello everyone, it's Dan here from Thomas Road Support. In this video we're going to conclude our video series on the custom blocks within Jumpstart for WordPress. So let's dive back into our test page here, and if you recall, in the last video we got as far as the team posts, so we're going to cover the last few blocks here. So we'll start with the Twitter feed. This is one of my favourites because it's just so simple. It basically just select the layout, either the slide or the cards, pop in your username, and away you go. So if we take a look at that and just see, oops, let me actually open the page. You can see here that translates into a neat slider, or of course you can choose the card layout instead, which looks like this. And moving on, we've got the typed text effect, which is a very popular one, I will say. We've got a few different options for this, but we'll just fill it in now and you can see. So we can choose the text color, so if you want on a dark background you can have it white, etc. You can do the prefix text, which is the text which appears before, so this thing is pretty. Now we can start adding our text, so I'll put cool. Okay, so you can see there we've got our text all neatly scrolling through. If we choose, for instance, a different style, that's no problem at all. You can match the text however you want. And if we change the style to fade, you can see that take effect also. Okay, moving on, we've got the portfolio posts, so we drop that into a page, and as the name suggests, this is just the recent feed of your most recent portfolio items. You can have it in a card layout like this, which is quite popular, or you can have it in the featured column. Now you can see here the featured area has a background color, so although it looks quite stylish as it is, you may want to make the section full width here as well. You can see there, that allows it to stretch out, which I think looks even better. Okay, now we'll go for the floating image. Now this one is quite a difficult one to describe. Hopefully you'll see why. We'll just put an image in here of just this chap. Now the idea of this is it gives an image kind of a parallax effect, so it will kind of move up and down the page as you go. So to kind of try and highlight this, I think if I give it a dark background, just so you can get an idea of proportions. Now if we take a look, you can see there as I scroll, the gap above and below the image changes. That's just kind of trying to demonstrate the parallax effect that's happening there. Okay, now we'll use the processes. Okay, let's drag that into the page and we can start adding content here. Now it's a simple box. You can pop in the title as well as the content, of course, and as you'll add each one, you can see the number changes for you, so you can just keep repeating as you wish. Now moving on to the pricing table, I'll just make a section with some columns. I think that'll work best here. We'll drop one in on the left, and here we can start filling in the details. So you can see we've got some filled in. So we've got the title, which will be obviously the main title for the pricing column, the price, currency, text, etc. You can even pop in a little badge at the top here, so if you want to highlight a particular deal. Now for the actual details, this is a repeater option, so you can simply keep adding them as you wish, and specifying the content of course as you go. And there are two styles. You can have the standard, or if you want to have something there to kind of demonstrate that something's not included, you can choose the strike through. And in the button area, you can specify the label, the button style, as well as the URL for it to point to, etc. Finally, we've got the video block. Here you can choose to display either locally hosted videos or a YouTube video. Now if you are using the inline embed option, then you do need to put the video ID, so let me just grab a YouTube video URL now. If I paste that in here, you'll notice we've got the whole URL. What we want is just the ID, which is the part just after v equals here, so we can get rid of everything else. We'll give this an image as well. Let's update and take a look. You can see there, we've got a nice video embed there with a nice play action. If we choose the Lightbox video option, you'll see the image that we've added there is used instead, and then the user can excuse me, click that to load the video. It should point out there that's not loading in this case, because if you're using anything else other than the inline embed, you do need the entire video URL. So we can just replace that and update. And now when we click that link, because the whole URL's there, it will load the video. Okay, and that's it for the custom blocks for Jumpstart for WordPress. I hope this has been useful. If you have any other questions, then do come see me over at support. Other than that, thanks for watching.